So this is what we are talking right now in our private group. But for you guys, I have this one very interesting chart which is pointing us the price of Bitcoin after breaking out of this key line of resistance around 25,500 range could be preparing itself for this next impulsive movement. But this next impulsive movement, is it going to be a rally like this? I mean a straight move here towards this 29,000 to 30,000 before choosing a trend direction, because it will make a lot of sense if the price of Bitcoin come back to retest one of the most important and also most anticipated support line, which we have around 25,500 range. Yes guys, in a weekly, yesterday when we were talking about this chart, I used the invert scale to show you what does this chart in invert scale flashing us. I mean, I showed you guys with the breakout from this falling trend line. We even came back to retest it, and since then the price started this impulsiveness. But after reaching the price objective from this falling trend line, we started showing weakness, and now in this invert scale we have broken the support from this 200 weekly moving average, and the price is showing a weakness and could be getting gravitated towards the next area of confluence. And this invert scale, the next area of confluence is lining between 28,000 to 30,000 range. Yes guys, so now let me switch this to normal scale. So in normal scale, you can see where could the price of Bitcoin be getting gravitated towards 28,000 to 30,000 before chooses a trend direction. And now if you also guys, if you also monitor this price structure here, we are above 200 weekly moving average. This 200 weekly moving average was very important line of resistance in the past price action, and now since we are above it, what we want the weekly candle to do, we want our weekly candle to find support above it, because finding support above this 200 weekly moving average could indicate the market is actually preparing itself for this next uptrend towards the next area of confluence, 28,000 30,000 range. And why? Even if we are going to see any sort of a shakeout in the medium short term, the price could come back to test the support from this 200 weekly moving average. And why? If that is going to happen, I am going to look for another long opportunity and even buy Bitcoin spot. Yes guys, I am waiting for this retest to happen, because according to the Stan Weinstein idle buy theory, the price of Bitcoin could show a retracement, just like as shown here in the example. If you follow this price movement, after breaking out of this key line of resistance, price, according to Stan Weinstein, even came back to test the previous temporary resistance line, which in our case is this horizontal trend line. So we said if the price of Bitcoin does comes back to retest it, just like as shown here in the example, even that would make a lot of sense. So that's why in the medium short term, if the price of Bitcoin comes back to test the support around 25,000 to 25,500 range, we are more than happy, because we will accumulate more Bitcoin and also open a position here, I mean a long position. And now let me show you with another example what we talked yesterday. I mean, the price in the bigger time frame has not just only broken the key line of resistance, but also broken the neckline from this inverse head and shoulder. Yes, in a weekly time frame, the price of Bitcoin was also facing resistance from this neckline area, and now since we are above it, this neckline could be acting as additional support if the price of Bitcoin does show some retracement here in the medium short term or even in the upcoming days. I mean, if the price comes back to test the neckline one more time and find support above it, guys, this will be a great opportunity open a position. And you can see why, because the Fibonacci extension line, the 100% Fibonacci extension line from this low till this high, right? If you look at this extension, the 100% extension is also lining around 29,400 range. So that's why I am saying 28,000 to 30,000 is the area of confluence, also the area where we could be getting gravitated before price chooses a trend direction. And now let me show you with another reason why this price range around 28,000 30,000 makes a lot of sense. And even if the price comes back to retest it, why that is absolutely normal. So before I switch the chart, I just want to make you guys aware about our crypto Anup VIP group, which is open for now. Yes, you just need to follow a simple step and then you are inside the group. I mean, if you simply click on this VIP link, then you will see this Google page opening where you have to follow one simple criteria. Simply by depositing $100 using this Bybit link, you can get up to 30,000 deposit rewards. And also the first 100 user who make the first deposit using this link will get 30% cashback. So for example, if you deposit $100, you will get $30 cashback. And additional to that, you will also be getting the crypto Anup technical videos, indicators, and even the VIP group. Yes guys, by simply depositing $100 using this link, you will be the part of crypto Anup VIP group and also get access to my videos, trading videos, and indicators. So the link is provided in the description down below. Simply click it here. So now in a daily time frame, things looks a bit different. I mean, if we look at this bars pattern, according to this bar pattern, the price of Bitcoin, after showing this impulsiveness, came back to test the support from this golden pocket, and since then we are clearly in this uptrend. But this uptrend, if you look at this carefully, it is showing bullishness, but there could be a potential retest from this key line of resistance first before turning bullish one more time. I mean, the price of Bitcoin could show a move here like this before turning bullish one more time, because in a weekly we found out, even if that is going to happen, I mean, if the price of Bitcoin is coming back to test the support around 25,000 to 25,500 range, it is going to be the retest of this neckline from inverse head and shoulder. It is going to be retest from this key line of resistance according to the Stan Weinstein idle buy for investor, and even the support from this 200 weekly moving average. And now looking at this in a daily time frame, this will be the previous top support. Yes, the price could show some weakness, and if it does, then you can see guys, we do have very strong line of support lining for Bitcoin, because each and every support and resistance in the past price action has played a very important role. I mean, when this was the top for Bitcoin, it was around 24,000, 24,400 range, but when we broke out of it, you can see this exact line acted as a resistance when the price failed to stay above it before continuing this downtrend. And when the trend started showing this bullishness, even breaking the previous high, we came back to test the exact trend line here. You can see that this exact trend line, which previously acted as a resistance, acted as a support before continuing this uptrend. You can see we came back to test this line, acted as a support before continuing this uptrend. So that's why, according to this analysis as well, even if we are going to see any sort of a shakeout in our way, price slowly coming back to test the key line of support, we should be fine as long as we remain above this 25,000 to 25,500 range, because that will be a possible retest before price again starts showing this bullishness. Now, beside the price action analysis, what we can also do, we can look at this price action using the indicators. I mean, the Williams Alligator indicator combining with MACD, RSI, and T3CCI, because we know whenever this Williams Alligator indicator starts appearing like this, I mean, when the mouth starts opening, this green line at the top, blue line at the bottom, that usually happens when the market is preparing itself for this uptrend. Just imagine alligator opening its mouth, because if you imagine that, you can see this is what I'm trying to show you here. Alligator opening its mouth when we see the green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom. That usually happens during an uptrend. Why? Because you can see here, whenever the green line from this Williams Alligator indicator has started to appear at the top after this crossover, and blue line at the bottom, we have seen a very nice bullish movement playing out here in price action of Bitcoin, and this exact scenario has unfolded again and again. But whenever we have seen this blue line at the top and green line at the bottom, the opposite, the market has started this reversal, I mean the downtrend. But in our case, if you look at this price structure, this is a bullish crossover where the green line is appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom. Even though this Williams Alligator indicator is a lagging indicator, but combining this with MACD, RSI, T3CCI, it has helped us a lot in the past price action. That's why right now, even after this bullish crossover, the price, if it does show some weakness, we know this exact line, guys, this exact Williams Alligator indicator lines are going to be acting as a support, and after that we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue, because we know in the past price action during an uptrend, the Williams alligator indicator has always been one strong line of support. Yes, if you simply look at this, for example, during this uptrend we had plenty of shakeout, but as long as the price remained above this Williams alligator indicator, it acted as one very important line of support, and only after breaking out of it, right, then we know the trend is actually reversing. But in our case, this is a bullish crossover and alligator is hungry, so we need the price to hold above 25,000, and as long as we hold above 25,500 range, we are still expecting this trend of Bitcoin to continue towards the next area of confluence, and in that case around 28,000 to 30,000 range. And guys, before I conclude this video, I just want to show you what the CPI indicator is also flashing us right now, because we know in a 4-hour time frame the price is struggling to find support above this monthly R2 line. This monthly R2 line is around 27,100 range, but if we do fail to remain above this R2 line and get gravitated towards the next area of support according to the CPI indicator, where is the next area of support? The next area of support is this R1 line, and this R1 line, if you look at it carefully, this R1 line is sitting exactly at 25,150 range. So even if the price does show this reversal towards the 25,500 range, as long as we remain above that area, that will be just a temporary retest of this previous resistance line before continuing this uptrend like this. I mean, after some shakeout, if the price comes back to test this key line of support, then we are still expecting this trend to continue here in this manner, following more of a higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern type of scenario for Bitcoin. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. So one more time guys, if you want to join the Crypto VIP, the link is in the description down below. The simple step how to join this would be by clicking on this Bybit link, where you have to deposit $100. It's not my link guys, it is your account. I mean, you will deposit $100 in your account. There are scammers approaching you saying, hey, you have to deposit this account using my name, so please be careful. I am not asking you $100. You will deposit $100 in your account, because by doing that you will get 30% cashback. If you are among the 100 user, you will get 30% cashback, which is $30, which is a great opportunity, and also link to join my Crypto Anup VIP group. So this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If that's the case, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching it the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.